Greetings, it's Wednesday Moon with your host, Michelle Renee Tindati Ashe. Well, welcome to today's Daily Tarot. And of course we know that I light my mother candle. I'm going to go ahead and light this one. And then I will close off this one. And she has departed. This one is done. That is so interesting. Very good. I love when things like that happen. And the new one is lit. This one is a lot larger. So I'll start this second one again just so that you know how this all works with me. I'll start the second one with a taper that I've created, that I've personally made, and that will sit on top of the black one. But right now we have the white one, the large mother candle that I have. And with that being said, we'll go ahead and get started with today's tarot reading. You will also receive the daily affirmation. That is allowing you to be able to transform this day into something amazing so that the energy will continue as you receive your benefits and blessings for each day. This is a general reading, however it may speak to you. And if it is speaking to you, that may be the indicator that you need to reach out to get deeper understanding or more in-depth card reading. However, this reading today that I pulled from my Orisha deck, so this is the Orisha deck that I have that I'm using, and the two cards that I pulled out today are the Fairy and the Sylphs and Yemanya. Now it's very interesting that these two cards are the cards that were pulled. And the reason why that's interesting because most people do not connect the fairies and the sylphs with the African culture. They usually link it to the European culture. However, it is very interesting that the fairies and the sylphs did and do come from the African culture. And sometimes they behaved very mischievous and not very supportive, causing trouble. Delivering mixed messages. And so that could be how some people may be feeling. However, when it is paired with a major card, a major arcana, then this designator card actually is working in your favor. So these two cards are actually very good cards. This says that information is being brought to you that is correct. So pay attention to your intuition. And more than likely, it will come from a feminine energy that is delivering or giving you some great news. So that's this card. And the card that we will focus on is Yemanya. Now, if you notice, she's sitting on a rock or a strong foundation in the middle of this waterbed. And there is, if you notice, water flowing into her, into the area that she's at. So what this is an indicator is that there is a resource that is filling her life right now. She has unlimited resources. They're just flowing in. And this dry desert area has now become filled with a resource that she can take advantage of. Now, if you notice that she is on the rock mass, so whatever that resource is, it's definitely a good foundation. And it's something that you can bank on if you can see how that looks. You can bank on that. So take advantage of that. Now you also see her looking in the mirror, which means that there's some personal reflection. So you need to discern what is really for your benefit. You want to make sure that you are not giving your energy to anything frivolous or something that is very flighty. You want to take time to research and review and to reflect. And so that's what that mirror is about for today's energy. She has a comb in her hand, and the comb in antiquity, certain combs were made out of ivory, very, very elaborate, and it is a designator of a prosperous venture or something that you're holding on to that is very lucrative for you. So whatever that is that's coming into your life today, take advantage of it because it is something for your prosperity. Okay. Now, even though she doesn't have any clothing on, this is an indicator of being vulnerable and being okay to be vulnerable. Let somebody know what your needs are. Let someone know what your desires are for what it is that you are working on, for the project that you're working on, so that you can get the resources to cover you, which is interesting because she has her most vulnerable part covered. You are making sure that the resources are covering your needs. Okay. Now, if you notice here on the card, I'm going to pull it up a little bit closer. You're going to notice that there's some clouds and there's a little bit of gray sky. However, what I will say to you about this card today, even though it looks as if it could be slightly discouraging, do not allow the energy of that to make you feel that you have that your endeavors are lost. It is just, actually, it's moisture and condensation. So that is a benefit to you. So whatever it is coming today, by the end of today, will actually be very beneficial and be a refreshment to your soul. So with that being said, this is today's daily reading. If you would like a more detailed reading, feel free to inbox me or send me a text on Facebook. So the affirmation that's attached to this, so that you can fully experience this new energy that's coming into your life, is this. You'll need to say this 3 times a day for the next 3 days. You deserve every good gift, good opportunity, and amazing resources provided for you today. You use your abundant advantages wisely for your personal use now. Yes, this is true. I deserve every good gift, good opportunity, and amazing resources provided for me today. I use my abundant advantages wisely for my personal use now. Ashe, Oshe, Ashe. Or you can say, so mote it be. So that is the Daily Tarot and the Daily Affirmation for today, and I look forward to bringing you another amazing reading for tomorrow. With that being said, make sure you subscribe, like, and share, and I'll talk with you soon. Ashe.